Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning. Gemini, they got the music pumping in the cars Friday night, y'all. Bronx, New York City. They jamming. Gemini, where you at? All right, y'all. What's going on, people? How's everybody doing this evening? We made it to another weekend. Gemini, what's on your mind? How you guys doing? Gonna move right into your collective reading for the month of September. First half, more or less, to be specific. There's always room for improvement and to do a check-in. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Maria, and this is my channel, Maria's Tarot's Journey with Me. Tonight, we're going to dive into the collective for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and open up this reading with the Divine Feminine Energy Oracle, and close it out with messages from our guides, Gemini. So keep that in mind moving forward. Right, guys? Gemini, oh Gemini. Y'all ready to get into it? Let me clear the ashes out of the way, y'all, from the sage. All right. Welcome. Welcome to the newcomers, old timers. What's good, Journey Squad members? Holla at your girl. Let's see what's going on with Gemini's energy, y'all. For Sun, Moon, and Risings. Alright? What does Gemini need to know right now? Rejuvenate. It's coming out, Gemini. Divine Feminine Energy Oracle. Here we have Rejuvenate. Grieve your losses, Gemini. In the bottom of the deck, we have Shine Your Light, Gemini. Now, with all these oracle messages opening up your reading, Gemini, Let me put this over here so we don't neglect to get to that message as well. But at the end of the day, Gemini, Spirit wants you to know your past position, rejuvenate, has come abroad. So let's find out exactly what rejuvenate represents. One second, Gemini. Need to find the page first. Okay, where are you? Rejuvenate. I see retreat. Rejuvenate. There we go. Got you. Gemini, Spirit wants you to know, rejuvenate. Are you asking too much of yourself and not leaving time for rejuvenation, Gemini? Are you strangling your inner child and judging it as irresponsible or unworthy? Have you been envious of people who seem to be enjoying their life while you slave away? Gemini, your divine energy is calling you to re-energize and reinvigorate your spirit with a vacation, recreation, and unstructured time. The well is empty, Gemini. The garden is overplanted. And the bank account is depleted. Time to renew. Simply put, all work and no play makes you one burned out, sad soul. Your divine invitation. Value enjoyment. Don't limit pleasure to 1 week a year, but rather to one period every day. Realize that any resistance to stepping back and relaxing is really fear trying to block your spirit. Excuse me. Realize that any resistance to stepping back and relaxing is really fear trying to block your spirit. Gemini, it's time to feed your inner self by going outside and letting your body soak up the warmth and the radiance of the sun. This life force will right what's wrongs, in other words, and heal what's out of balance. The more you give yourself time to rejuvenate, Gemini, the more success you'll attract. Sometimes doing nothing is the most powerful action you can take. For as you relax, you'll attract what you were striving for. Amen. I can totally identify, Spirit. Thank you. Grieve your losses, Gemini. So Spirit is already indicating to you out there in the collective, it's time for you. All work and no play. Relinquish your power. Stop believing in old hypes. It's okay to let your hair down, Gemini, and just be happy in the moment. However, what is grieving your losses ultimately representing for my Geminis? The second oracle message to open up your reading. Spirit wants you to grieve your losses. Are you grieving over losses, Gemini? Are you looking backwards, trying to get past the past? Do you fear your chances for happiness won't come again? Oh, wow. With life comes losses and endings. It's important to accept this, not to dwell in it indefinitely. Learn from your losses so that you don't repeat the mistakes that got you there, Gemini. Learn from your losses and then let go. You are never trapped and always free to create anew. Your divine energy is calling you to grieve your losses and learn from your mistakes fully so that you can improve upon your creative works and attract what your heart truly seeks in life. Then allow yourself to be reborn. Your divine invitation. Give yourself enough time to fully express sorrow for your losses and find acceptance and forgiveness for your errors and judgment. Feel all your feelings, including anger, despair, and desperation. And then move on from it, Gemini. New life is ahead. Permanent mourning creates permanent loss. The future has many gifts awaiting, so be open and curious to go discover them. Feel me, Gemini? Spirit wants you to know it's time to rest, rejuvenate your mind, let your hair down, whatever losses you have incurred throughout your lifetime and will continue to incur if you don't learn from the past and let your grip be released from holding on to the past. That's when you'll be able to what, Gemini? What did I say there? What Spirit is saying? Spirit is letting you know it's a certain process and things that we have to do as human beings. Not even on an astral plane, Gemini. You want to shine your light? There's certain phases and stages in order to get to freedom. Let's find out how. Shine your light. What page is Shine Your Light, Spirit? 118. Got you. Let's get it. Final oracle message to open up this reading. So remember, rejuvenate, rest, rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit by grieving the losses that you have endured and experienced, so you can finally shine your light, Gemini. Where and how are you seeking recognition for who you are and the talents you possess? Directly through hard work or indirectly through passivity and acting out, Gemini. Your divine energy is calling you to actively seek attention, but for the right reasons, to inspire, uplift, and direct others to their highest self, greatest potential. Your divine invitation. Gemini, Spirit says open your heart fully and take all necessary risks so that your spirit shines out far and wide. Trust the gifts and talents that the universe gave you and commit yourself to their full development to serve both your creator and your fellow humans. Don't hide your light under a bushel, as Jesus counseled in the Sermon on the Mount. It's appropriate to use whatever stage you command to seek attention, and when you then use it to further the divine light in others. Rejuvenate your spirit. Reinvigorate your soul, Gemini. Grieve your losses and know that it's never too late to shine your light and use your light to shine it upon others so they too can follow in your footsteps. Those have been your opening messages through the Divine Energy Oracle. Now with that, let's move on into the tarot message for my Geminis. See what's popping. What spirit will reveal within the collective. Walk by faith, Gemini, not by sight. You feel me? Let's go. What does Gemini need to know right now? Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings, please. Nine of Cups, Gemini. I need to make some space so I can get all these messages all up in your grizzles so y'all can see. Okay. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment, Gemini. Your past position is ultimately showing me where you were is where you want to be once again. In order to get back to where you used to be, Gemini, you got to do certain things that you didn't do in the past. Nine of Cups. Ultimate wish fulfillment. What footwork and hard work have you put in to yourself with that Nine of Cups energy to emotionally balance yourself out, to find your path, to shine your light once again. Nine of Cups. Energy crossing you. There you go. It's all about teamwork, Gemini. You crossing the Nine of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. It's about getting grounded. Going back to your roots, Gemini. Understanding that in order for you to succeed in anything, you must be able to cooperate with others, come together and align with the same mission and hope and dreams and aspirations. So that's the energy crossing the Nine of Cups. Right now, the action that's needed, we have a lot of water energy coming through for Gemini. So you've been very emotional lately because the King of Cups is coming up in your physical position, Gemini. And simply the King of Cups is just an energy of someone who is very over loving and caring and bearing and wears their heart on their sleeve. Now, you can either be in this energy, or you can be connecting with someone that has the qualities and traits such as the King of Cups, a loving and caring type of individual. And with the Nine of Cups, past position, whatever collaborations you have had with certain individuals in creating new relationships, it led you to this King of Cups energy. It's time for you to take action because Spirit wants you to know. Be vigilant. Be mindful. Knight of Wands. Very dominant type of energy. Very charismatic. Goes after what he wants too. Knight of Wands is the type of energy that is unstable, can't stay still, doesn't even truly know exactly what it is that they want in their life. So be careful when you come across someone that exhibits the energy of someone that doesn't, is fickle. Because right now, you're connecting with two energies. One that's stable and one that's unstable. Gemini. This could ultimately represent you, the shadow self that you deal with on a constant basis in order for you to retrieve whatever Nine of Cups energy you have thus lost. Moving forward. Overall message from Spirit. Eight of Swords. Whatever mental entrapment, Gemini, you feel you cannot escape from, and particularly when it comes to rebuilding grounded relationships and having that partnership that you truly desired. In the past tense, Spirit is reminding you, you must what? Rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit, right? Grieve your losses. There's something in your life that Spirit is guiding you towards where you're going to have to eventually let go and let God and have faith that you have to remove yourself from this energy of the Knight of Wands, because it ain't doing you nothing but harm, Gemini. And it's keeping you in confusion with the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the Fool's energy. So overall, the Fool is all about taking risks, Gemini. Something that you're familiar with doing. You got no problem starting over. All across the board. Ain't that right, Gemini? But with all that being said, let me clarify a couple of these energies to find out more information as to what is making that Eight of Swords overall come out as the message to focus upon. Because with the Eight of Swords energy, your thoughts are keeping you imprisoned in your own mind in regards and irrespects towards this fire energy. Something that is very passionate and dear to you. However, you have emotional connection with them. You know that they're no good for your spirit and your soul, Gemini. Let's go deeper. I apologize if that startled anyone. This is for Gemini, mind, body, and spirit. Please clarify for me the Knight of Wands energy. What is it that Gemini needs to be more vigilant upon when it comes to crossing this energy within their realms? I thank you in advance, Spirit, for any messages that will be received. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Four of Cups. I'm telling you, I'm just picking up a nasty energy with this Knight of Wands, Gemini. There's something about this energy that you have connected with in your past. You tried to be cooperative. You gave all you could give emotionally. However, it always kept you in a mental prison when it came to them offering their love back to you, Gemini. But just know one thing. Change is coming. You see the Four of Cups in the reverse? It's clarifying this negative energy of the Knight of Wands, the unstable energy. I'm going to explain to you right now. We got the Four of Cups in the upright. This talks about being bored and discontent in an emotional connection. It's coming up in the reverse now, Gemini. Spirit is giving you another indication. It's time to remove yourself. Let go. Have faith. Walk by faith. Become that fool. The investments that you put into this connection will not go unwarranted. However, it's time for you, Gemini, to free yourself from the prison that you have created within your own mind when it comes to this connection that is keeping you up at night with the Eight of Swords. Why? Strength in the reverse. It's hard for you to make a decision to walk away because of all the emotional investment and connection that you put yourself into to hold on to this connection. When the universe and spirit has ultimately been telling you for the longest, Gemini, it's time to sever the ties. No more new beginnings. Ace of Wands in the reverse, followed with strength in the reverse, clarifying the Eight of Swords. That just simply tells me it's time for you, Gemini, to put an end to what once was in the past with the Nine of Cups. Regarding your energy as far as the King of Cups is concerned, you was in the King of Cups energy because you was putting in all the effort and hard work. You was not even getting rest. You was doing everything in your power to hold on to this connection, Gemini. Come on. Come on. I ain't over here. I'm not trying to preach now. I'm just saying, Four Swords in the reverse talks about being unwilling and unable to see the forest from the trees, Gemini. There was something inside of you that was too afraid to want to lose, so you kept on and kept on, and you kept on fighting for someone's reciprocity in an emotional connection in which you thought was for you. But at the end of the day, the universe has always been trying to bless you with a new opportunity. But you got to become that fool. Literally. And take the blindfolds off. The fool is being clarified with death in the reverse. You're resisting the change, the transformation, the major abundance, Gemini, that spirit in the universe, and you have been receiving signs from people outside of yourself telling you all is not lost. You want to reclaim your victory and be back in power with this connection with this Knight of Wands energy. But Spirit has been showing you that it is not going any further due to the Ace of Wands being in the reverse. Now we have death coming up in the reverse. Major changes is not going to happen. There will be no more forward movement with the Chariot energy, Gemini. Because I learned one thing in life, Gemini. Nothing changed, nothing changes. Are you ready to change? What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, you're not happy right now. We got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. There will be no completion. You notice how you got the Nine of Cups in the upright, Gemini, opening up your reading? We went through the energy of the King of Cups, and now we understand the reason why you put no rest into keeping this connection together with this fire sign, this very passionate, fickle type of energy. When every opportunity you tried to win their heart, there was no beginning, no new starts. You worked your ass off, Three of Pentacles, and got nothing back in return. And now you just feel lost. Eight of Swords got you feeling incomplete. Ten of Cups in the reverse. No ultimate wish fulfillment, no closure, no happiness, no nothing. Nine of Cups. At the time, in the past, when you found yourself emotionally happy with this individual before certain events started to take place, and you noticed, Gemini, that the reciprocity wasn't being granted back in your favor, you was given an out. Six of Swords in the reverse. That's refusal. So even from Jump Street, Gemini, you saw the red flags between you and a certain individual that you are dealing with in your life at this particular time, even though the boredom and discontent was very prevalent. You still chose to continue to develop emotional connection with this individual, lose sleep on your accord, refuse and resist change, afraid to sever ties for some reason. I don't know. That's your personal business. But what I see, what Spirit is revealing to me, is that all the mental swords that you feel you have been stabbed with by another, they have been self-inflicted through your own devices, Gemini. Eight of Swords. Right here. Can't nobody do to you what you won't allow them to do, Gemini. And the universe has afforded you many outs, but you didn't have the strength. You refused for some reason. And now, Spirit is showing me there will be no more forward movement. If you won't make the decision to remove yourself and break ties with this energy that has kept you entrapped in your own mind, the universe is going to have to do it for you. Maybe then you will get a better understanding as to why the universe is trying to free you from your own self-inflicted prison, because that Knight of Wands never made you happy. Never. Despite whatever you told yourself in the beginning, Gemini, and I ain't just talking to be talking. We got to live through some certain things and certain relationships and experiences to understand what that sun in the reverse truly means. You in a dark place right now, Gemini, but you know what? Things can always turn around and the light will always shine through, but you got to be willing to transmute. Invite spirit in. Rejuvenate your soul. Start filling your cup up with love and work from the bottom to the top. In order to do that, you got to separate yourself from others that don't want to see you prosper and that don't want to see you happy. That's why the Ten of Cups in the reverse is coming up, bottom of the deck, to remind me, whoever you're connecting with at this particular time, they have afforded you no growth, no change, no happiness, no nothing. But yet and still, you put all your hard work and effort and you grounded yourself into this connection because you wanted it to work so bad. You even refused to listen to spirit when you know you had to just walk away, but you chose to stay. Now, it's a waiting game. What's your move, Gemini? Just something to think about for the month of September, especially if you're going through something, an emotional turmoil with another human being. Let's get some messages from the guides and close your reading out with love and light. Gemini. See, I don't come on this YouTube platform to tell you what you want to hear and make it sound all nice and sweet. I tell you what spirit needs you to hear so you can be able to open up your crown chakra and utilize your throat chakra and learn how to stand and speak in your truth, Gemini. Enough's enough. We all gotta grow up in a certain area of our process in our journey in this spiritual path called life. We gonna fall, make mistakes, but at the end of the day, the choice is always gonna be left up to us. Until the universe says enough's enough. You want happiness, you want fulfillment, let go of the past and create a new moment in the present. Accept your struggles, Gemini, as lessons. Accept your struggles as lessons. Hold on, let me clear this area. Just a little bit. I'll close the tarot portion out with love and light. We're moving on to the final message, which is message from the guides. In irrespect towards the tarot message, the message from your guides is also reiterating exactly what came out in the cards. Accept your struggles as lessons, Gemini. Sometimes relationships can become a painful area because of the struggle and the fortitude that we put in to hold on to greasy motherfuckers in our lives that we know ain't no goddamn good for us. Excuse me, spirit, but I had to throw my 2 cents into it. Because check it out, right? Shit that we believe is struggles is actually learning lesson and building blocks, Gemini. Don't make the same mistake 2, 3, 4 times. Might make it twice, okay. But the third time, either get it right or step off and try something new. Your thoughts, Gemini, will create your reality. 8 of Swords energy. 8 of Swords will spit in facts and truth with all the clarifiers, letting me know, Gemini, that whatever mental capacity that you had for another human being on an emotional level, it kept you enthralled and entrapped in your own mind, that you continue to struggle within your own self, unwilling to let go and let God and move forward in order to find the truth within you, Gemini. Spirit is saying whatever thoughts that you created within that fantasy illusionments that you was holding on to, that put you in that severe space of darkness and unhappiness with that fire sign. Just accept the struggle as a lesson and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Never judge another, Gemini. Because when you begin to pass judgment upon another, it ultimately is saying that you have to pass judgment upon yourself first and foremost before you can even wink an eye or bat an eye towards your counterpart. Because who you interact with, what you accept in your life is literally your judgment, your course, Gemini. Last but not least, this is our weakest point. I know for a fact I have no patience. Gemini, you don't throw me a holler in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, patience is a virtue. It sure is. It's a virtue and a luxury that I cannot afford to lose any longer, Gemini. So moving forward, with that being said, your messages from your guides ultimately is just reiterating again what was said through the tarot. Accept your struggles as a lesson, not a loss. Hence, your divine invitation through spirit is accepting your grievance and your grievances and your losses will give you the ability to not judge yourself and your circumstances. Create new thoughts and have patience for oneself to shine your light bright, Gemini. Because guess what? What I just said. Like attracts like, right? You are the company that you keep. Therefore, never judge another. Because if you're judging the company that you keep, what is that saying about you, Gemini? It's time to get right, keep it funky, get real with oneself, recreate the thoughts that you believe you are intertwined and stuck with, and stop resisting the change. Because the more we resist change, by not allowing spirit to guide us, we don't have the focus and the strength to free ourselves. Right here, Eight of Swords, Gemini, in order to find happiness and illumination and abundance within our own spirit. Once again, I close your reading out, Gemini, with truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. With that being said, I want to close this reading out with love and light, peace, love, and positive vibes to all my Geminis. Don't worry, things will get better. Patience is what? Patience is a virtue, my brothers and sisters. Just don't forget that, alright? Hold your head up high and shine your light. Because you have certain gifts and talents and abilities. It will only be up to you to utilize them and cut out the things, the people, the places that are not serving you for your highest and greatest good as of this moment. I'm Maria. I want to thank you for taking this journey with me, Gemini. Peace, love, and walk in grace. Later, guys.